I made LAP mean life algorithm patterns, and what that means, or what I decided to make that mean, is that there's good algorithm patterns that we have and there's bad algorithm patterns that we have. And just like math, you have to use these algorithms correctly for them to benefit you, or just to find answers. For example, going back to talking about math, but we're not talking about math, we're talking about life here. Not life, but just I hope you get, like, I'm here with my dog as well. Layla is in the background. Hold on, she's in the back, so I gotta keep an eye on her. So if this is like an old video that I made some time ago. But yeah, so I wanted to bring this like analogy to you, because like I find myself in both. Well, I mean, there's no such thing as good or bad, but there is negative and positive ways an algorithm pattern can affect you and your life and just your environment around you. And it's safe to say that negative algorithm patterns can lead to more algorithm patterns, and then more positive algorithm patterns can lead to more positive algorithm patterns. And this could be simply like, I recently was researching water fasting, and that's something that I'm interested in doing. So basically I wouldn't be eating anything or drinking anything besides food, or yeah, basically just, yeah, no food, no like juice, nothing. It'd just be pure water. I've seen people do their process. I mean, not exactly, because I kind of want to like find out for myself, but I mean, I have like researched a little bit of it, and I've tried doing this before, but I thought it was just like a detox. But there's people that actually have gone about a month just drinking water, and then they had to stop due to their personal experience. And I don't know if I'm gonna go a full month, but I might want to try maybe like up to 20 days or something like that. And I don't know if I'm gonna try this, because like soon, I know I'm going off topic, but I'm just kind of like, this is kind of like an update while I'm talking about things in my algorithm pattern right now. And it sounds, I might not have defined it clearly, but it's because like this is literally just something that's like that can help you in terms of, like, let's say if you want to get in shape. An algorithm pattern that you can start is getting up a little bit earlier every day to just like have an extra 30 minutes to like work out on the side, which is what I don't do yet, or I don't know how I'm like, because usually I do it at night. I'm kind of like, I like being out at night, and just like, even if it's just walking my dog a little extra in the night, or walking Layla a little bit extra in the night, then I do that, or just jog. And that leads to me just like, let's say, having better sleep, because I used up more energy, and so I don't have so much energy stored up, and find yourself not being able to sleep at night, which is something that I've been coming across a lot as well. It's also due to like overeating. So for example, so that was like a positive algorithm pattern, which was like doing the extra running and just using up more energy, so you can, like, for example, so it can lead to another algorithm pattern positively to sleeping better. And then there's overeating before you sleep, or just overeating in general, which is like, well, I mean, I guess for me, because I have more mass, I'm more of a bigger build in terms of like fat. But so yeah, it's very easy to me to gain more mass again. So overeating like that led to me just gaining more weight again when I had lost some before. And yeah, so back to the water fasting. So before I turn 21, which is in about a month and a half, I want to do, since I'm turning 21, I want to do 21 days of like a road to 21, which would simply be me just like exercising. And since I came across this water fasting, I wonder how many days I would be able to go with just filling myself up with water and just like doing light exercises, because I would assume that I don't want to be going like super strenuous activities while doing a water fast, because I'm not gonna have so much stored energy with me regardless, so if that makes sense, or it should make sense. I won't have literally just the end. Water is gonna be the only thing, like how do you say, water is going to be the only thing fueling my body, which is good, because it's I mean, obviously it has its pros and cons, but let's say a positive of water fasting is you allow your body to chill. You allow your body to like to stop consuming this and that, you know, as opposed to water, which is like, you know, 70% of our body, more or less. What's it called? Yeah, so we're allowing the body to cleanse itself, detox, and at the same time, yeah, just take a break of eating regular foods or just food in general, you know, because like, let's say about back to overeating, you know, for example, there, since I'm overeating, I'm not using all the energy, and in turn I'm building mass negatively, and I'm having sleeping troubles. I'm having sleeping troubles. Come here, come here, up. Everybody say hi to Layla. Layla, nice, I'll chill. All right, yeah. So that's just something I'm interested in doing before I turn 21, or on my way to turning 21, and on the 21th day, that should, depending. Oh well, no, like, I mean, if I do it, it has to be the day that's my birthday, you know, because it'll be my completion type of thing. 21 days turning 21, you know. But so I thought that was a cool idea. So back to the concept. I know I like, sorry if I'm wasting your time. Like, I don't know, I just, you know, this has always just been my niche, like just going kind of, you know, off head of how the video is going to go, and I just build up the vibe from there. So I just wanted to give you some real life examples along with the topic that we're talking about. So I came up with this life algorithm pattern when I made my last video that had a, you know, word that I broke down more into words with each letter, which was to be the boss of your own energy, which was CEO, customize energy output. And by me customizing my energy output, I can now run life algorithm patterns like programs on a computer, for example, like Microsoft Word, or like, you know, Spotify on your computer, you know. But instead, you're running programs in real life. You're deciding to do this, run this program. I want to decide to run for 30 minutes, and that's a program that your brain's going to be going through for 30 minutes. And in turn, you're basically like just kind of like learning, or your body's like rewiring. Your body is rewiring, and like, you know, becoming more active, you know. Hold on, I just need to make sure. Layla, come here, come on. All right, yeah, she likes to like go everywhere. She likes to like stray away pretty. She'll go far, man. But so point is, yeah, well, I think, like, you know, I personally can't say what's negative or positive for you, but know that every program that you run, which is literally like, you know, like for example, this morning I was sitting down, you know, and you know, a lot of people will say this is a waste of my time, but you know, I shouldn't care what other people think. So that's, you know, my perception and my insecurity. Layla, where are you going? Come on, get over here. but yeah, so the point being is that it's my insecurity, therefore, you know, I have to decide whether, you know, I'm just doing it for my personal gain, or if I'm doing it for other reasons that aren't necessarily for myself and aren't going to benefit you and aren't serving you. So even me coming out to like nature right here, for me, is a positive life algorithm pattern that I'm building, you know. Because like, it's just like, you know, I look back at my old uploads and like I see how like I've kind of surrounded myself in nature, and just you know, always liked, you know, and find myself like being more free, open-minded, and easier for me to get out of my head and just bring my ideas or my thoughts into my head, into words, and into fruition, into a video, which is literally what's happening right now, you know. So, and then, you know, yeah, and then back to my bad habit. I know I didn't say that, but point is, like, yeah, I watch a lot of videos, you know. I choose to tune into things that are gonna inspire me, or just make me laugh, or just make me cope with like whatever I feel like I'm coping with, you know. And I feel like we all do this in different ways, and I definitely do this in different ways. This could be me coming out here and just talking to the camera, and then, like, you know, in turn opening your perspective, and then having something to talk about, or just something to think about. You know, like, let's say, and you can always, yeah, like I said, you know, these life algorithm patterns that you get to run, you know, these are like literally anything, literally, like, just like me, like waving my hand this way, you know, like, that's good because I'm like flowing my body and making it move, you know, like, if that makes sense, you know, literally just any little thing, you know. So hopefully you can be able to build up some good life algorithm patterns that you can run. And yeah, and even if you catch yourself in negative algorithm patterns, or in patterns that don't serve you, you know, you can always choose to build up the positive algorithm patterns. So let's say, like, I didn't get up early today, or I didn't feel like getting up. I watched like a good chunk of time watching videos, spend a good chunk of time watching videos, and, you know, I could have been, let's say, jogging, or just like working out, and in turn, since I didn't want to no longer run negative life algorithm patterns, I decided to start stacking up positive life algorithm patterns. So this would be me getting outside, going into nature. I didn't plan to make this video, but I felt good as soon as I stepped out into nature, because I just, you know, you get fresh air. We find ourselves in these boxes, like where we're usually at. We find ourselves in these patterns, like I said, patterns, these life algorithm patterns. And so I chose to come out here, give Layla some free space, some fresh air, give myself some fresh air, make a video, connect with all of you. And, you know, in turn, I have built more positive life algorithm patterns today, or in this moment, than I would have never thought if I didn't start, or just go do something about what I felt was negative and was going on. So hopefully that we can end that right there, and I can like motivate you a bit, and just start to make you think about what patterns you can start to build up for yourself. And yeah, that's about it. Like, I'm very happy to come back to the channel strong with some good topics, and just like another word that I broke down into with more words with the letters. So yeah, maybe this will be a series. For now, you know, we're just going off the head. We're just gonna continue to bring more content to make you think, make you open your mind, perspect yourself, give more perspective to this earth, because we need more of it, and we need more positivity up in here. So hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. Hopefully you're all doing like what you enjoy doing, and if not, just know you're getting through it. You're grinding, you're doing what you have to do to get to the next level of where you want to be. Remember that, and in turn, that is all positive life algorithm patterns. So make sure you are running life algorithm patterns that are serving you, and disconnect from the real programs and the real like things that society tries to bombard on you, you know, which is like mainstream media, TV, and then the commercials and propaganda, this and that. Enough. You know, yeah, just didn't want to keep going, but that was more for myself, you know. But yeah, so hopefully yeah, like I said, hopefully you had a good time watching this video. If you enjoyed today's topic, make sure to leave your insight in the comments, give a